I've been in addiction for probably 20 years.
I've been in addiction for like 12 years.
For about 6 years.
I came from a broken home.
When I was 18 and I had my first son, I went to a doctor and he started writing me pain medication.
I was led on the path to addiction because of grief and just not knowing how to deal with emotions, really.
I started drinking pretty heavily. I knew I drank differently than other people.
I liked the way that it made me feel, so I started using it more and more.
I got 3 months from graduating nursing school, and I was in another toxic relationship pretty bad, and he introduced me to opiates, and it was pretty much downhill from there.
I lied about things, I manipulated people, I lost my job, my marriage was falling apart.
I wasn't paying my bills. I was hopping from job to job.
I was homeless, living in my car. Took the relationship I had with my kids, my family, anyone, all my friends.
I lost my kids. I lost everything that I care about. Everything that I care about.
I mean, it progressively got worse throughout the years. I continued with opiates off and on in between pregnancies.
I just started running the streets, and I was doing anything I could get my hands on, any kind of opiates, any kind of pills, any kind of benzos.
Whatever it was, I just wanted more of it.
So I was pretty much on a run with opiates and didn't know my way out of that. So it was pretty scary.
It made me lose like my self-respect, my self-love. Like I just became hopeless, and it furthered my addiction.
I was tired of being miserable, and I wanted to get my little girl's mom back.
I knew I'd hit rock bottom, and I wanted help. I just didn't know how to do it. Like I really wanted help, and I would say that every day, but I just couldn't get out of the routine of using. All I was doing was looking for that next high, but I was so tired. I was so sick and tired.
I hit my rock bottom. I overdosed. Spent some time in jail, and I didn't talk to my kids for like 8 months.
I ended up having charges in 6 different counties, literally going to court every other day. So I tried to, a couple of different rehabs that, didn't stick with me because I didn't have that foundation that I really needed.
So I was incarcerated for 23 and a half months.
I ended up in jail with an 8-year sentence over my head. And my mom just kept telling me, have faith, have faith, have faith. And I was like, well, that's easy for you to say. You're not sitting behind bars, And I kept the faith. And I was furloughed from prison to Mending Hearts.
They saved my life. They brought myself back. I love who I am today.
Mending Hearts gave me a home, food to eat. It taught me things about myself I didn't know. Like I found out who I was, what I liked, who Leslie was. I learned to love myself, and with that I've gained so much back.
When I first got here, I was a wreck. Like I didn't know anything. I was a total chaos.
Taught me a lot about myself, about why I went into addiction, what I was doing in addiction.
It has given me the tools and the support that I needed. It gave me hope. They believed in me when I didn't believe in myself. They loved me until I could love myself. And that's huge. I never really had that. And they gave me not so much freedom, but freedom to choose with the proper skills.
The structure, it's really well. It teaches us how to be responsible women and to love ourselves.
The difference that I have seen, I've been to another treatment facility before, is just that it's long term. It's nothing short term, so I felt like I could get my life together here. It wasn't like I had to rush.
I went through treatment, which is 28 days. Then I graduated up to phase 1 and took a lot of classes and started IOP. I had an awesome IOP teacher.
My IOP, intensive outpatient, was probably the best thing. Like I said, it was an awesome program. And then I had a therapist. I think that was a big thing, having a therapist as well.
They deal with not only addiction, but mental health too, and that's a big factor in my life.
Mending Hearts taught me how to notice patterns, recognize patterns and old behaviors, and how to get out of them. Like, it's given me tools to function.
The staff has really inspired me. Anytime I needed anything, no matter what it was, they were always there for me.
I got an awesome sponsor, and she is just the best. She's real supportive, real encouraging.
Like I said, it was a stable place, warm. I felt welcomed. I was here with women who were just like me, so I felt comfortable here.
I mean, well, we're all here for one another. We're all different ages, from different backgrounds. But the main thing I can say is we are there for each other. When you can't love yourself, we'll love you through it. If you're having a bad day, you can go and talk to anybody. There's always somebody to turn to. There's always somebody to talk to.
My peers here at Mending Heart, they're always there. Anytime you need anything to talk or whatever it is, they will help lift you up and be there for you.
The ones who just come in, they help me realize like where I've come from, and those are the most important people. They help me stay clean because I realize how bad off we were. And then the other women, we're just a great support group, And then you have people that you can look up to that have more clean time. Stick with the winners is what they told us to do.
This program is very affordable, which is huge. So I got a job and started putting money back and started working on my credit.
I knew that I wanted to be responsible and be a productive member of society and have a job and be able to pay my own bills, to get a place, to get my kids back in my life. So I did that. I started and I got my license. I bought my car myself. I started paying my bills.
Mending Hearts has taught me how to function again, how to be part of society.
Well, right now I'm a case manager here at Mending Hearts. Not only did they help me recover, but they also helped me with my professional career.
So I have been working here 4.5 years now, and I started as a peer supervisor. I moved up as a peer program director's assistant and then to an admissions coordinator, and now I am the MAT, Medication Assisted Treatment Program Director, and my life looks amazing. I have a relationship with all my children, and I have a beautiful home.
I am so close with my daughters now. I talk to them just about every day. They are so encouraging, and I'm talking to my grandbabies on video phone because when I was in addiction, I made a lot of promises that I wasn't keeping. And so now I'm able to keep those promises.
My relationships have gotten incredibly better. They trust me. I see my kids all the time. I spend time with my children. I have a great relationship with my children, even though I don't have custody of them. I'm able to show up when I tell them that I'm gonna show up, which is huge. As an addict, you take those things for granted, and you don't keep your commitments. You don't honor your commitments, and for me to do that today is huge. And so my family really saw a difference this time around.
When I leave Mending Hearts, I want to go home. I have a house. I want to take over my mortgage again, get my babies back home.
And I really do want to help other addicts and save other women because we're all worth a better life.
I love being a Mimi. I love being a sober Mimi. I love being the mom that they can count on now when they call me for advice, call me to help out with problems, or whatever. I absolutely love it. And I'm 110 days sober today.
Awesome. Mending Hearts is a game changer. It really is. It's drastically different than other places. I love it.